Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 5, halfway to 10 of Let's Try Total War Warhammer 3. Bong bong, mashallah. Hope you guys are doing well, ready to check out some more of this fascinating strategy game with me. I'm having an absolute blast so far. Hope you guys are too. It is pretty well known, it seems, in the community that this game takes a while to load. I think that's just how it's going to be with all the content that's in it, plus the mods we're using, stuff like that. Just expect like decently long loading times, but it's all good. I don't mind if you guys don't. But last episode, guys, if you didn't see that one, I highly suggest pausing this and going to check that out. We sent our ogre bulls headfirst into the fray in an actual combat scenario. Not only was it our first combat of this playthrough, but it was a city siege. Oh my gosh. And I pretty much messed it up in some ways, but you know, we outnumbered them so much that I was able to make up for it in that way. But yeah, I made a lot of rookie mistakes and stuff like that, getting people clogged at the gates, but overall it worked out for us. But definitely check that out. It was wildly fun, and a lot going on in that one. But yeah, today we're going to keep it moving from there and continuing. Let's load episode 4 here. Mashallah. Heroes are versatile independent agents that can perform actions against hostile targets on the campaign map. Heroes may also be added to an army, in which case they will fight as a powerful single-person unit in battle. Still kind of sussing out the difference between lords and heroes. I guess lords lead the army, and heroes can be placed within it. Not entirely sure on that. But bong bong, let's get into it, guys, as Grand Cathay. Factions control settlements, which grant control over the provinces. So we're going to actually, after trying to build up a bit of the city today, or of the port, we're going to try to recolonize Jinwu, or Xinwu, which is just down the line, another settlement. And once we do that, we'll control the Jinshin wastelands. And the sooner we do that, the better, I guess. Let's check it out here as we load up. Just about there. Should be fascinating. Factions wage war and make alliances in an effort to capture campaign map territory from one another. Wow, this takes a while to load. So guys, sit back, relax. We'll play the episode a little longer to make up for this early load time, so you guys can just kind of skip this if you want, and you know, still have a decently long episode to watch. But here we go, just about there. Alright, bong bong. So lots to check out today here on the campaign map. The settlement was occupied, Hanyu Port. We gained a jet amulet, 20% spell resist. We gave that to Zhao Ming. We got a decisive victory, construction complete on the Yin Temple, and raiding Qiang. I'm not sure about this. Raiding by Booger Stank of Stone Shatter within Qiang is affecting local control. We may want to, let's see. Qiang's control is -10. That's not good. Or is it that we're taking a -10 conquest bonus? Okay, that's all that is. With the fact they're raiding, we're losing 5 points. Maybe we want to come to some sort of non-aggression pact with them, but it takes so much gold to do so. So let's see what we've got. Unassigned skill points. Bong bong. So if we look at details here, there's Zhao Ming. He's got the jet amulet on. Also the potion of speed. Left click or drag to equip. His enchanted item for now will be a potion of speed. Bong bong. Ancillaries, none yet. Okay, skill point. So here we go. We can deck him out in different ways. Warding iron. Passive abilities, warding iron. The strength of the dragon can be passed to their loyal troops for a short while, so they may have some resistance to magical attack. Desert armor, crafted from the unusual minerals of the Warpstone Desert. Zhao Ming's armor protects him from all but the fiercest blows. Armor plus 10. Armor plus 10 for the Lord's army. Is that the entire army? And all those units will get that bonus as well. That's a pretty tough one to pass up. And then we have Desert Weapon. Weapons crafted in the western provinces are forged from the strongest metals of the Warpstone Desert. Weapon strength plus 15% for melee units in the Lord's army. And if we come over here, Iron Strength. The strength and ferocity of the Iron Dragon and his forces have never been in doubt. His sanity, however. Melee attack plus 10% for melee units in the Lord's army. And then we can open up some lines here, it looks like. Route Marcher. Those who know the land and its secrets will travel faster and further than foes who don't. Campaign movement range plus 5%. Inspiring Presence. There are lords that radiate power, confidence, and fear, inspiring their followers to greater terrible acts. Unit experience gain per turn, plus 75 for the army. Character's aura leadership effect plus 5. Lots of good stuff here. Plague of Rust. The enemy target's armor begins to rust, disappearing in clouds of tiny flakes and weakening his defensive abilities. Overcast spell, Plague of Rust upgraded. Cooldown minus 30% to Plague of Rust. So wait a minute. If we right click that, Plague of Rust, oh, it shows it being cast. Range is 200 meters, armor minus 30 of a hex. Oh no, it's a hex. Hexes weaken the enemy, making them easier to slay. Lore of Metal. Spell versus the enemy. Range of 200 meters. Cooldown 28 seconds. Duration 44 seconds. They get armor minus 30. Affects enemies in range. Max 1. Not sure what that means. That one group of enemies maybe. But very cool. 4 power cost. There's so many ways we can go here. Hard to hit. Hand-to-hand combat is a lethal match of cut and thrust. However, it's not all about offensive strikes. Parries and other defensive moves can also win the day. Melee defense plus 5. Master of Metal, available at rank 9. So he's got metal spells, I think. Maybe we should go ahead and get an army-wide bonus. I think plus 10 armor for the melee units is pretty sweet. Unit experience gain per turn plus 75. Leadership effect plus 5. Aura will receive a leadership bonus. Inspiring Presence, and that would open up Unyielding. Available after unlocking Inspiring Presence. Sure Aim. Oh, this all opens up. Not in any necessarily order. But after unlocking that, we get access to these, and these look like they have tiers. Yeah, level 1, level 2, level 3. Wow. Iron Disciplinarian, control plus 1 in the local province. Recruitment cost minus 5% for the army. Attrition minus 10% casualties suffered from all attrition. Fervent corruption -1, so that's different map stuff. Strength of Yang. The innate strength of the lore of Yang increases the amount of damage done whenever a spell is cast in battle. Devastating charge bonus +15. Full plate armor +7. That's just for Zhao though. Passive ability metal shifting. Armor has little defense against a skilled alchemist. Under his command, metal turns into an arcane lightning rod, attracting hostile magic. Dragon's Breath spell. If the enemy sees the dragon in a single glance, its fiery breath will burn them to cinders. And what is this here? Passive ability warding iron. I'm not sure. There it is. Damage resistance +5% in a 35-meter range, I guess, in a ward save for the area. All allies in range, right? Okay. So damage resist +5% versus desert armor for the melee units. Honestly not sure what to get. Even Plague of Rust is pretty powerful. But I think we'll start with desert armor. Get ourselves nice and defensive. Armor +10. And then +10 for the melee units in the Lord's army. Bong bong, mashallah. And then we have quests. The Burning Van Braces. As a capable smith, these Van Braces are thought to be Zhao's own creations, allowing him to channel the power of Yang. A mission for this item will be issued at rank 12. And then for the Horns of Shang Yang, given to him by the Moon Empress, legend has it that this imposing headdress allows Ming to control the Iron Winds. Rank 3, that opens up, so that's very cool. But I think that's it for now for
an extension
skill
of
points.
Celestial will.
Now we've got a lot going on here. Troops replenished per turn 28. 2 turns till they're fully replenished. I'm kind of worried about the Ogre Bulls. Takes 3 turns. We didn't lose any great longbow riders. What about our warrior, our good guard? Yeah, the Celestial Dragon Guard, we didn't lose any of them. We can further recruit. We can recruit now.
Available to boost your armies far from home, my lord. Yet such flexibility comes at a price. Build your forces close to home where possible.
So we heard that. It's recommended to use local recruitment wherever possible, as it's less expensive and allows units to be recruited more quickly than global recruitment. The global recruitment pool is shared across all armies in the faction and can be accessed by garrisoned armies or armies in the encamped stance, including in foreign territory. Very cool. So they're much more expensive to recruit these global units, but we can get the same ones. Oh, there's our Onyx Crowmen. I love it. Look at their speed, son. So let's, they're flying melee infantry. Now, where is their armor? Eyes of the Empress, plus 80% visibility range, augment ability. Battle Harmony Yin. Enabled if a Yang unit is nearby. Physical resistance plus 20%. Other elementals, melee defense. Armor, there it is, 15. So that must be getting a plus 10 bonus then. It's not really showing it though, which I'm a little worried about. Let's look at a regular melee unit and see if they're shielded. Jade Warriors. Maybe it doesn't show the bonuses. Maybe that takes place next turn. So let's get some of them though. 1 turn to recruit. 1 unit of them. 770 peasant archers. Jade warrior crossbows. Let's compare these two actively, if we can. Peasant archers, so they lose 55 in armor, -9 leadership. They do gain 3 in speed, -6 melee attack, -3 melee defense. Same weapon strength, -3 charge bonus, -20 range, -5 missile strength. They are expendable though. Witnessing friendly expendable units rout does not reduce leadership unless they are themselves weak against armor. So I think we'll get some Jade crossbowmen though. They're a little more expensive, but it's worth it. Let's get another thing of Jade crossbowmen. And we have a quest. Factions encountered. Clan Krizor. We've established contact with Clan Krizor in Karakazorn. I don't know if we still have that quest. Let's see if we can find the quest panel again. Events, provinces. Because we had a quest to recruit peeps, and maybe we already did that. I don't think we would have, because unless the quest is Jade Amulet, Potion of Speed. Notifications. Event instant pop-up settings. I'm not sure where the quests are. But anyway, I guess we're going to end the turn. What we've recruited, let's see what else we can do. We can build something, potentially in... I think we have to recruit 5 different peeps, so let's also get... I don't want to use all my money. Let's stop for now. And go to Hanyu Port here. It's a hamlet size. It's got a dock. Income generated 100. Growth plus 10. And the next slot is locked. We have to unlock the main settlement chain building to level 2. Not sure what that means. To do that, we need 1 population surplus in order for this construction, which we may have in 2 turns. Recruit Lord, recruit Hero. There's no heroes. Do we want to head up here to Jinwu? Oh no! Garth, neutral clan Krizor is trying to make a claim on that, it looks like.
The Celestial Blacksmith.
I think we wasted too much time. Now we're going to have to go to war with Clan Krizor. Zhao Ming.
Ruler of the Sky Road.
The iron wind flows through.
We can't move him right now, I guess because he's recruiting. We can send
Alchemist of
her. Ruined minor settlement. The settlement can be colonized. Scout ruins.
For a little more warpstone.
Let's save and send her in there before those rats get to it. Scout ruins, 475 gold. Reveal any hidden threats, 100% positive outcome.
Even gold bends to my will. Another.
Those that serve your cause gain experience over time. Be sure to guide their development to your advantage.
I have
Alright, character ranks and skills. Lords and heroes increase in rank and gain skill points over time as they perform actions on the campaign map. Some points can be spent unlocking new skills for them. The characters gain a skill point to spend.
Beware, my lord, for the Skaven infest these ruins. Legends told of mighty burrows hollowed out by the rat men beneath ruined cities. It now seems that these legends were true.
Skaven under Empire. The Skaven can establish their bases of operation in any settlement, including those owned by other races, by constructing undercities directly beneath them. Skaven settlements and undercities are part of the vast subterranean network known as the Under Empire. Wow. So there's like night runners. Fire while moving, what? Oh, they're archers, missile infantry. Skaven slaves, slingers, missile infantry, and then there's just Skaven slaves. I wonder if this clan Chrysler just did that. I'm pretty sure they did. Okay.
Alchemist ready.
So we've got to get our army there and tackle them. And we're dealing with this right here. Why is he camped there? Neutral army. Action against foreign assets may have diplomatic repercussions. Available actions hinder replenishment. Unassigned skill points for
Metal
her.
and fire.
Enchanted metallurgy. The science by which metals are extracted from their ores can be charged by magic and given purpose in war to devastating effect. Active ability augment. Imbuement magical attacks. Base weapon damage plus 30%. Base missile damage plus 25%. Range 100 meters. So she'd have to be in the battle and cast that. Searing Doom. A spray of sizzling silver. Slivers rain from the sky to impale the caster's enemy. Check that out. Well, it's Plague of Rust. Searing Doom. Oh, cool. Wow. Pretty effective. Strong versus a single unit. Medium strike area causes moderate magical damage. Range damage 36. Explosives damage 30%. 100% armor piercing. 40 projectiles. Cooldown 30 seconds. 200 meter range. Ooh, very nice. Takes 6 power though. Increased mobility. Movement range increase another 5%. Boost income. Modified by an additional 2%. Specialist. Hero action cost minus 10%. Hero action success chance plus 1%. Hinder replenishment. Assassinate. Gives 3% more chance to succeed there. Damage building actions. Warhorse. Automatically granted at level 7. So she is an alchemist. Such magic users may be wise and able to offer sage advice, especially if they have scryed the region. Boost income. And enchanted metallurgy. What does that do again? It's an active ability. Affects allies in range, max of 1 and 100 meter range of her. She has to actually use it. Weapon damage and missile damage plus. I like that. And that would open flaming, enchanted metallurgy, piercing, and poison. Where this would open up Passive ability metal shifting. Augments an area. Base weapon damage and armor piercing damage plus 12%. Triggers when casting spell. Man, there's a lot to this. Plague of Rust. Glittering Robe. So I think we're going to go Searing Doom and give her a bit of an attack spell. And then open up these other ones. Very cool. And it says end turn, so I guess we're
Interferes with my chemicals.
where we're done here. Quick save again, and let's go, son. See what's going on here. We're down to 310, 9, 8, 7. Factions are disappearing, I guess. Let's see what Keon Camp is doing. Seems like they're building up a little bit of a offensive against Hanyu Port here. What's doing?
Money is the lifeblood of success and glory. Without the means to support your armies, you will be powerless to make war. Seek to raise your income.
Okay, at the end of your turn, have an income of at least 3,000. Current income is 924. And then we get a potion of healing. This potion knits bones, seals flesh, and staunches the flow of blood from mortal wounds. Each faction maintains a central treasury. The current treasury value and overall income per turn are shown at the top of the screen. Additional income can be gained from buildings, trade, and other sources. Okay. New quest. We didn't get any updated quest about
Elixirs to treat stroke.
recruit units. There it is.
There may be war story beneath the surface.
Let's recruit 5. We're at 3 right now. Okay, very cool. And we'll get a ruby ring of ruin.
Heat interferes with my chemicals.
Oh man, they're like spreading up here already.
Shadow.
Master Assassin, that's not good.
The House of Secrets provides.
I see its potential.
We're gonna have an early end to this thing, I think. Early into this campaign. Our control's back good again. I guess. I'm getting there. Growth, one more turn and we'll have growth.
More's the cream.
He's got Nobler Flingers. They're expendable. And Ogre Bulls, dual weapons and Ogre Bulls. Unknown amounts of each. See, that's the thing. They may not just have one unit like it shows. Oh, you can't right click it and see, but they have question marks for how many are there. Oh boy. Yeah, we may be off to a loss already. Is there any buildings we can upgrade? Clan Pit. Clan Krizor. See, they're making that all for them.
I crave.
Wonder if I could take this army and just go try to make a mad dash for Shen Wu. See if we could do some diplomacy with them. I don't know how much this gave her into diplomacy. Yeah, that's a little bit of a pain in our butts right here. Clan Krizor. Let's initiate diplomacy.
You come to us, yes. Want something only we provide? What you bought a deal?
Huh. Payments, join war. We can't have them trade the settlement. For some reason. Doesn't show up as their settlement. Alright, what if we... They're a bit stronger at 194, and we're at 134. So that wouldn't be a winning battle, probably, but then Stone Shatter. Still looks like we outnumber the Skaven here, going by this bar, I'm not sure. Or that's them outnumbering us, like.
Explain why you shouldn't be dragged to my chop house.
Payments. Break military access back. Gonna go in a military alliance. Defensive alliance are sworn to protect each other if war is declared on one of them. Non-aggression pact. To get that non-aggression pact. Again, it would take a ridiculous amount of gold from our treasury. No, let's just cancel that. Alright, so it is what it is.
Heat interferes with my chemicals.
Garrisoned Lord, not moved. Okay, he's garrisoned right now. Be curious if we did move him out. Maybe we should pay that 3,000 just to be on non-aggression terms with Booger Stank and them.
My plan.
Noblars, Booger Stank, Camp Tyrant. He's a lord. And the whiff of cheese. Stone Shatter, Ogre Kingdom. He doesn't seem to have a lord. Winds of Magic Power Reserve. If we did a non-aggression pact...
Desert Alchemist.
We can grab our peeps here and go and invade the Skaven there. But they're probably going to take us out, right?
We are brave, mighty. Can't see
They've got a Lord, Master Assassin,
most masterful
and a
of
bunch of
masters.
Skaven slaves, which we should be able to handle. Expendable meat shields, poor leadership, missile infantry.
There may be warpstone beneath the slums.
Okay, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, I quick save, so let's just see what would happen if we take the... I know it's probably reckless to do this right now.
Such an action would surely lead to war. As glorious as that is, proceed only if you desire conflict, my lord.
Factions may wage war on one another in order to capture territory and achieve military dominance. War can be declared via diplomacy or by attacking an enemy army or settlement. The only problem with this is Stone Shatter can work on us. No allies have chosen to become involved in the dispute, okay?
No!
So many method ways in which to murder kill you.
Retribution is nigh!
Let's see what happens. Okay. Pyrrhic victory. Oh my gosh, there's tons of them. Oh my gosh, plus reinforcements. Wow. Plus that lord. We would actually have a Pyrrhic victory, which is not much of a victory. 10 turns to wipe them out. from attrition if we can encircle them. And we let them get a foothold there. Encircle them.
You are bereft of wit.
See, but then here, these guys are probably just going to walk right in. Right. I don't know, though. They haven't done it in Kiang. Hero not moved.
Forbidden elixirs.
Let's go and embed her in Zhao Ming's army.
Perhaps an elixir of tirelessness.
Did she get up in there?
The infinite might of
Yep.
Xiangyan!
Okay. Oh, let's recruit more. Oh, we can't.
Expect unwavering loyalty.
Right, we can hire more mercenaries. No, we can't. Oh, those are regiments of renown. We still have our ogre bulls. Okay, we can end the
Duty.
turn.
And unity!
Let's just see what happens. I'm curious. We've encircled them. I mean, by all means, the ogres look like they're coming to our doorstep here for a reason. But they're not really attacking yet. Boilwind, change status tunneling. Oh my gosh, now they're going to tunnel right into our territory. Yeah, we do not have the power to take this on just yet. She walks among us. An old woman garbed in peasant robes beckons you over with a gnarled finger. Never breaking eye contact, she presses something into your hands, then bows and walks away. You make to discard the surely worthless trinket, then notice a silver moon inscribed upon it, the mark of the Empress. The other trickster's shard, a shard of blackest night said to be a prison for the partial essence of the trickster himself. Any close to it may be undone by its troubling aura. Spell resistance minus 20%. Affects enemies in range. Huh. Passive ability. Okay.
The population of this province has grown under your care, and such growth may be reinvested in construction at home. In time, your meager settlements may be developed into mighty fortresses of war.
Okay, the population surplus within this province may now be spent in upgrading a main settlement building. Cool. Technology research, fletching mentors. Ammunition plus 10%, which unlocks harmonic discipline, which we will zoom there and look. Dragon scales. Strike fast, strike hard, no mercy is a fine mantra, but futile should the enemy feel similarly. Defense is of equal import, and uncannily, lightweight alchemical steel shall provide it. Armor plus 10 for Jade Warriors with halberds, Jade Warrior crossbows, and crossbows with shields units. Drill training is what? Recruit rank for peasants, peasant long spearmen and leadership for them. Hardened bamboo, armor plus 20 for peasant horsemen. Bureaucratic growth plus 5. Requires technology drill training. We can have that in 4 turns, or we can come down this way. Grants the banner of the Moon Empress. Upkeep minus 10% for yin units. This has minus 1 corruption, income from industry yin plus 15%. want to get bureaucratic training, though. Maybe let's get drill training. So the peasant long spearmen will be more useful. Or -1 corruption. Defensive formations. Dragon scales are pretty interesting for our Jade warriors. They just don't happen to unlock anything else. +10 armor. Let's go with drill training, I think. Jade stance, figure loss reduction. For those same Jade units, growth +5. Yeah, let's get drill training.
My gift to the people.
Alright, so we've got the Fletching Mentors complete. The other Trickster Shard, passive ability of the other Trickster Shard. Enchanted item gained. Mission started, upgrade any settlement building. Oh, we've already done that, but darn. Get the Dragon Helm. Armor +5, fire resist 25%, an ornate helm fashioned in the style of dragon scales, allowing the wearer to shrug off burning flame and bolts of fire. 750 treasury, we could have already gotten that if we had waited to upgrade. We'll see how that goes. Still haven't checked out the Ivory Road.
Iron and fire.
Technology we have. Objectives. Building upgrade available. For what exactly? Oh, we can turn this into a village. Income generated 200. Defensive supplies +500. Growth +20. Corruption -2. Grants 2 construction slots in the settlement. When outside Wood Elf, Ogre, or Norskin homeland, adds walls to the settlement and provides a nice garrison. Nice. That'll help protect us against those ogres right there. Perfect timing. Bong bong. But it's going to take 4 turns. Maybe not so perfect timing. And we declared war already. And they tunneled behind us. And they're tunneling.
Against council orders.
And we are...
Off. Come on.
No equipment available. We're still encircling them. Could have a close victory, but continue to encircle.
Test of iron.
In turn, let's just see what happens. I probably screwed up in more than one ways, but let's see what goes on here. What goes down on this turn. The ogres are probably going to capture.
My lord, a rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
The wisdom of Verena guides us to cooperation. Trade agreement. Tariff 60. Projected income 60 on exports. With the Golden Order. Treaties, non-aggression pact, and military access. Seems like a pretty good deal. After signing a trade agreement, a trade route will link your capitals. The more resources you own, the higher chances faction will sign the treaty. Where they're offering it to us. Where are they, though? Golden Order, Balthasar, Gelt. For cheese. What is that? Opponent settlements. Can I zoom to their location? I'd like to see where be right here, I guess. Alright, accept offer. See how it goes. Ownership. Shinye Chan stands in camp. Oh, maybe they're raiding Hanyu Port is what's happening.
We shall
Strive for balance in all that you undertake. In unsettled times, it pays to maintain harmony amongst the competing forces of nature.
Construct 3 buildings that contribute to harmony. Cathayan factions can choose to maintain stability between the forces of yin and yang, or focus on either opposed principle. Both balance and imbalance have their own rewards. Right, we know about that. Treasury plus 3,000 Forbidden Rod. If we can build 3 buildings that contribute to harmony. Are they raiding?
infinite
Can't.
rights of Shangyan!
They probably are going to be raiding. That's why they're camped up there. Kian Camp is raiding. I just don't know if I should save here again with this, or if I should retry. We're 8 away from wiping them out from attrition. Recruit units, all things in balance. 2 new quests. It's pretty cool. Let's see how long I've been playing. Yeah, time flies in this game. 46 minutes. I guess
Great riches may flow into your kingdom through trade with the old world.
here we go.
Appoint and dispatch a caravan, but ensure it is well protected, for the road west is long and fraught with danger.
Dispatch a caravan along the Ivory Road. Convoys of protected caravans may be sent from Cathay along the perilous Ivory Road to the west. Caravans that safely reach their destination can earn significant profit for the Celestial Empire. When playing as a Cathayan faction, Ivory Road routes and caravan progress may be viewed on the Ivory Road panel. Treasury plus 750 just for dispatching a caravan. And there's the Ivory Road panel.
And unity!
Yeah, we'll make a hard save and continue playing with these choices we've made. But I don't see it ending well for us. But then we can just load that. Should have made a hard save, actually. We did it backwards.
My lord, the enemy raid your lands and slaughter your denizens. Take up arms against them. Make them pay dearly for their transgressions.
An army may raid enemy territory by encountering raiding stances. Oh, he has a raiding stance too. Raiding brings in money and has detrimental effects on the target being raided. They're gaining plus 83. Yeah.
Fight with iron and
Alright, but
fire.
let's save. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for more because more will definitely be coming, whether or not we stick with these options or go back to the quick save that was before we declared war on the Skaven is yet to be seen. But for now, all intents and purposes, we're going to save this going forward and continue from here. So I want to thank you for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed.
The Emperor is
If you
with
did
us.
enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe. Also, if you want to be a huge help on my channel, you can become a member. Info and links are in the description for that. Feel free to check it out. And I hope to see you guys back here next time as we try to suss this game out. It's very cool, but probably very hard for a newbie. I mean, we're getting some good information, but some stuff we just won't know until we go through it the first time, so we really can't plan ahead. So stuff like that will be interesting, but always fun. So until next time, guys, be well, live well, stay well, and much love, peace, and joy. Catch you in the next Warhammer video. Really dope game, though, I have to say. definitely enjoying it, and we'll see how much more we can play of it. Hopefully quite a bit. Ciao for now, guys.